Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Cheyenne High School Gymnasium here for tonight's volleyball matchup between Shanley and your Cheyenne Mustangs. I'm Tristan Murrock, joined alongside me is Dan Wolf. Dan, tonight is battle between 1 and 2.
Doesn't get much better than this. The last time these two opponents faced off against each other was in the state championship last November, with Cheyenne walking away with a 3-1 set victory for a state championship, their second in a row. And both teams have been kind of on a collision course here, both undefeated. This is not only for maybe some bragging rights after last year's state tournament, it's for maybe the driver's seat in the EDC as we go through the rest of the regular season. And these are just two really good volleyball programs that whenever they get together and they face off, you know you're going to see some really excellent play by both squads.
So as we look at the EDC standings, like you said, Shanley is number 1 right now at 7-0, Cheyenne being number 2 at 6-0. Right behind Cheyenne is Davies, which both these two teams faced last week. Last Thursday, Shanley was at Davies. They won that 3-0. Cheyenne went to Davies last Friday. That one going 3-1, losing the first set, then coming back and winning the next 3. So as we take a look quick at the coaches poll, however, Cheyenne is above Shanley. Last updated Tuesday. Cheyenne jumping up to from the 3 seed. Shanley going back down to the 2 seed as they were, I believe, 2 weeks ago. Bismarck Century hopping up 1 horse, hopping up 3, and then Fargo South at 5 hopping down from the 2nd seed.
And that's gotta, that has to hurt, right? You've gone undefeated if you're Shanley. You've won every match, beaten every opponent in your way, and you drop a ranking point. That's probably tough to swallow if you're the Deacons.
So with that, we'll take a quick look around the EDC tonight. First off, we have Valley City at Grand Forks Red River, Central at West Fargo High, and then we have Fargo North at Devil's Lake, Morris at South, and then we have an interesting matchup of tonight, Wapaton at Oak Grove. So with that, we'll do our best to keep you updated, and with that, we will go down for player introductions and anthem.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future, and if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love.
Discover the experience that awaits you at North Dakota State University. Join the Bison family where connections run deep, from the classroom to the field and beyond. Build an exciting career with the help of industry-leading faculty. Tap into the power of the herd and make unforgettable memories in Fargo, one of the best college towns in the Midwest. Don't wait. Find your adventure at North Dakota State University.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life. So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip that feels fantastic.
One thing that I've always enjoyed about being a physician is just the patient and physician relationship.
Part of why I trusted him is because I felt more than just like a patient.
We figured out the best situation for my injury, and we chose the one that would best fit me.
I'm a huge sports fan, have been my whole life and still am today. I have a strong desire to help people maintain their activity levels and to get back to doing the things that they are passionate about.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd get game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I always knew. That I'd never give up.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
Welcome back, folks. As we come back from anthem and player introductions, we are about set to go here in this 1 versus 2 matchup.
Tristan talking, I had a minute to talk with Coach Newton real quickly before the game tonight, and the one thing that just jumps out at me real quickly as you look at this Shanley team, we've talked a lot about this season that the size advantage that Cheyenne so frequently has against their opponents. Even against the number 5 seed, 5-ranked team right now, the Fargo South Bruins. Again, Cheyenne much bigger up front with those blockers in the middle and the outside. But Coach I said, this Deacon squad looks pretty big, and she said they are huge. So it will be interesting. I think a lot of this battle is going to be decided up front with those hitters and the blockers, and who is most able, who's most effectively able to pull off the game plan and play well at the net. I think that's going to go a long way towards determining things. Coach Newton also mentioned that one area of focus for her squad tonight was to eliminate or reduce those unforced errors. And we've seen that at times Cheyenne kind of struggle with that, being kind of sloppy, but against Devils Lake, against South, you kind of get away with some of those things. But, and anytime you face a good team like Shanley, or for Shanley facing Cheyenne, you're not going to get away with sloppy play. These are teams that will make you pay for that. And so I think sharpness from both squads is going to have a big determination in the outcome.
I believe that sloppy play was also kind of seen in the Davies game last week, which I was able to attend, as Cheyenne, I believe, gets a first point here. So going back to the Davies game, they started off a little messy in the first set, Davies being one of those powerhouse teams at the time. not as easy to get away with, like you said, especially against this Deacons team. This first set will decide most and be huge.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you're going to have a battle at the net here between the hitters and the blockers, and you're seeing it already.
So Killorn sets this one up. Sachs with the right hand.
Good out.
Good push there by Killorn. Gets the Sachs on the bench. The fourth floater. You're not going to be able to catch that.
Green already 2 points in, and we've seen as long a rallies we've seen all year in a match that the Mustangs have played here at home. And again, that goes to how deep this Deacon team is and how deep the Cheyenne team is. You're just going to have rallies that are long, and again, that goes back to those unforced errors. You just can't fall asleep, and that would be one right there, looking for that quick set over the top and into the net. So Cheyenne getting the start they certainly wanted tonight at a 3-0 lead here in this opening set.
Killorn serving here to open this one up. This one's just set up just over Metcalf, and I believe that was Amundsen who tried to save it.
Smart play there for Shanley. Instead of going for the big kill, just kind of a finesse shot. That great placement, and that's going to end up getting the Deacons on their board here tonight, as I think Anna Strand, the libero, is going to be serving here to start things off.
Popped up to Saxton. Heavy ball, good dig. As this one gets to Killorn.
Another good reaction from Ginger.
Saxton just floats one over. Good block there by Metcalf. They get the point.
Net violation there. I think we've also seen Tristan some of these early matches. Coach Newton getting a lot of people some experience. My guess is that rotation is going to be a lot tighter tonight in terms of who he's going to use at varying times. This is one you don't want to let get away from you. That was a great kill there for the Deacons. I can tell you the libero tonight is Brooklyn Bogenreef, and I think that one was Anna Strand.
That was Ullman on the
kill. Ullman on the kill. And again, Shanley goes big up front, just as Cheyenne does.
Saxton just long. So one thing we noticed too a little earlier here in this first set was the drop shot game might actually play out for some tonight.
It might be a factor as that one was into the net there. That was Russell.
So early on, I believe it was for point number 2 or 3. Saxton just gave that floater over. Kind of expect anything. Could be a key for both of these teams right now.
Good save by Bedell there.
That one's just wide.
Goes cross court, but it's just wide.
Bedell will keep that one alive. As Smith tried for a kill there, couldn't connect. This gets over to Saxton, and that one will be sent quite a ways long. So 6-4 here in this first set. The Mustangs are up.
Certainly wouldn't be shocking to see all of these sets go pretty deep here. We've seen Cheyenne winning by 6, 8, 10 points in sets early on in the season, but would not be shocking at all to see these go, 23, 22, 21 points for the loser as well, because that's just how good these teams are. That one might have sailed long, but Ullman chooses to take it. Good dig out by Jager. I don't know if there's anyone more effective at that center kill than Maya Brado in the EDC. Times it up so well, and it's just that downward trajectory. They're just You know, there's no chance to get yourself positioned to try and dig that out more times than not.
Eddie Kill serving. There's a drop shot. Like we talked about, going to be one of those key factors
That
here
was
tonight.
Stimson. Good recognition, had those blockers at the net. Just a little drop shot makes the difference.
So that's number 16, Carly Holstein serving.
Ooh, a little rough there, but Lauren still able to put some pace on that.
A lot of action out of Stimson on the Deacon side right now, as Lauren just tried to take a long shot there and hit the net. Maybe a little too low on connection.
And that's that fine line. Against another team, you might just be looking to keep that rally alive, and maybe against a team like Shanley, both sides we've seen go for some bigger opportunities here than maybe they had to. Good reaction at the net. Good pickup by Dinger as the drop shots are going. Oh, there's another one.
Just couldn't get to it.
Nice job by Clara Robin.
Marley Bedell tried for the dig, I believe, on that.
Just kept it inside the standard, right up the line.
Excuse me, that was Kill. That one sails long. Mustangs up 8-7 here in this first set. 1 versus 2 matchup, Lato serving. That's a good little.
I don't know if that's
I don't think that's what she intended, but it played out.
It worked out very well. And again, as we've seen, much tighter rotation package here for Coach Newton tonight.
Good block there. Oh, just couldn't get to the drop.
Well done by Ullman, picking that up, recognizing his Dinger's back on for the Mustangs.
Stimson serving.
Russell is out for the Deacons.
Joe will set this one up to Warren, and she'll get it. 10-8 Mustangs. So we got Amundsen and Metcalf back in now, as Amundsen will serve. That's going to be a long shot there. Warren just gets it off.
Nice job by Riley Bryant getting that one over.
Metcalf and Bryant with the block.
Rising up, timing that well. Drop shot ineffective. This one's been back and forth. Cheyenne's had a 2-point lead a couple of times, but Shanley's never let it get bigger than that.
Good placement there by Amundsen. Good serve, as that one sails long. 12-8 now. Mustang lead. Amundsen will continue to serve. Metcalf, Killorn, and Bryant up front, as that one just goes through the hands.
I think that was Dietz. Nice job, 6-1. In the middle, just putting that one down.
Clara Robinson serving for the Deacons.
Oh,
that one is an ace.
That one kind of handcuffed Addie Kill there. And again, you know, Cheyenne builds a little bit of lead, and Shanley just reels it back in. Definitely see these sets going down to the last couple of points and being quite tight the whole way. That one's a little misjudged by Riley Bryant. Goes along with that one, and Shanley with the opportunity to tie this one up here halfway through the first set.
Robinson with the serve. Amundsen will pass that one back.
Oh,
long shot for Cologne.
Great
Kept
job
alive by
Baylor
Dinger.
Dinger. And there
That
was
a block.
Yeah. Again, you don't get something like that over Dietz.
So the Deacons crawling back into this one. I believe it's going to be their first lead of the night.
Nope, that tied it up.
Nope, tied it up.
But I think our first tie since the beginning of the match. Good job by Bryant there. Well timed, great placement. Shanley unable to dig that out.
Bryant, one of those girls who was maybe struggling with timing last week, as we saw quite a few.
Yeah, early on in that match, she struggled
against the Firebirds. As Killorn gets to Saxlin, just a little drop shot kept alive by the Black, and that will be sailed long. So the Mustangs hanging on here, haven't given Shanley a lead yet, so we'll block that.
Clara Robin only a 5'5". She elevates. Got up there. It does go into the net, but she certainly got some hops. That's for sure.
Killorn serving now. Killorn with the long shot. That'll be kept alive by the Deacons, as it's good dig but there by Amundsen, and Bryant just couldn't get to the block on that one.
Just a little deep, and it got over the net. And Dietz makes the Mustangs pay for that one.
One of those other things the Mustangs have kind of been trending on this year is those attempted long kill shots. And it's a game of angles, so haven't seen many pay out for them, but
this should be good opportunity right here.
Amundsen to Saxlin for a floater. So that one will be set over. Metcalf.
And there's the power.
Kill.
6-3 hammering that one down. Shanley can't handle it at the net, and there's going to be a timeout from the Deacons. Coach Taylor Peterson going to see if she can rally her troops here a little bit.
So the Mustangs.
You know, I think it's a good start for Cheyenne. We've talked a little bit about, some of that inconsistency that they've struggled with. Have tightened things up, definitely. I think it helps, too, with that rotation, knowing kind of the familiarity of playing with some of those same players. And so they're off to a good start, but they've only been able to get a 2, 3, I think maybe 4 points might have been their biggest lead. But Shanley has found a way to respond every time. And I think Coach Peterson, knowing this is one of those crucial times in the set that you don't want to let this one start widening out, she's going to call timeout and see if she can't get some momentum swinging back in her team's direction.
Blado back on the floor. It'll be Blado, Metcalf, and Saxlin up front, as Dinger will come out to serve.
Killorn and setter will be Amundsen.
Dinger sends that one long. 16-14 here in this first set, as the Mustangs are still hanging on. This one gets to Metcalf for a drop shot, and that'll be kept alive.
Oh,
and there's a kill.
Great job by Carly Holstein, sorry. Drops the hammer. And just like that, Shanley with a chance to tie it up once again here in the opening set.
As good rally there, finished by, I believe, number 10. I believe that was.
No, that was Omen.
Oh, no, that was Omen.
On the
Apologies.
outside. Good angle cross court. No one home for the Mustangs. Shanley looking to take their first lead here tonight, and then it's served into the net. So Shanley just hasn't been able to get it past a tie game at this point in this opening set. They've gotten a couple ties, but then unable to advance it any further than that, as Badeau will come on for Cheyenne.
Smith also on. Now one up front.
And I think that's going to be
Cheyenne
not sure if that
ball.
was in the net or a lift. Whichever the call was, it will go Cheyenne's way. Good to see a good crowd here tonight for this 1 versus 2 matchup. Good size student sections here. There you go.
There we go. Abby Smith puts one down.
Great timing, realizing it was going to get too far. Perfect setup for her. And she drops the hammer.
As Badeau will continue to serve. As Dinger sets this one over to Saxland for a long shot. That'll be just long.
That's one that just needs to be over. It wasn't a really optimal position to try and hit something with pace there. That's when you got to just kind of accept that you're going to give them an opportunity to set it up. Let your blockers do what they do best at the net.
Omen on to serve. So this one will be set over to. This one gets over to Dinger as she'll just send a floater over. It's Blado with the touch.
A little quick set there.
Good dig. Dinger will send this one over. Stimson will set that one up for a long shot.
Omen. Handcuffed Eddie Kill on that one. Kill, that was more of a self-preservation. Just get your hands up and protect yourself.
Stimson to serve for the Deacons as she collects an ace.
And we're tied once again here, 8-all, set number 2.
So Stimson to serve again. As this one will get to Blado, sends one home.
Right down Main Street. Great set, great finish by Blado.
Blado to serve. Good block up front there.
Just stays on the Mustang side.
Robin serving.
Yeah,
that
was going to be a lift on that one.
Lift.
Robin building a little momentum for the Deacons here. Job by the Mustangs, keep this in play.
Stimson will send that one to the far side as that one.
Omen right up the line.
Gets down.
Great placement. And Shanley opens up a 2-point lead in set number 2. Coach Newton out near the court giving some instruction to her players.
Brian Badeau and Killorn up front as Dinger will set this one to Killorn.
Oh,
Killorn just trying to get that over.
There's an unforced error, one of those mental mistakes, and Coach Newton, as this run is getting a little hotter than she wants by the Deacons, she's going to call timeout with Shanley up in set number 2, 12-9.
So
looking around, Horace takes the opening set against Fargo South here in the EDC as number 4 versus number 5 in the state. Horace wins the first one 25-22. And again, we know that Century took the first set against Watford City out in Watford City tonight. Horace is at South for that matchup.
So coming off the timeout, Deacons with a hot streak going here as Coach Newton just trying to draw something up, maybe get this team a point or two coming back.
Now I think you're probably thinking we want to get this to a particular individual, handle this, and then get it to the person we want.
That's Kill setting that to Badeau. Good block up front there by Killorn and Bryant.
Good reaction by Bogenreef.
Smith gets one by.
Probably better that she caught the net on that one because that disrupted the flight and kind of threw off the blockers there.
As we got Amundsen Dinger back out now. I believe someone also came on up front too. I'm not quite sure who.
Maybe Metcalf, I think.
That'll be a point for the Deacons.
So Brooklyn Bogenreef, or I'm sorry. Yeah, Brooklyn Bogenreef serving, I think.
Amundsen sets this one over to Bryant, couldn't quite collect as Kill will take a long shot. Stimson set over as that one's blocked up front by Bryant. Thought she might have had a net violation there, but no.
What a great rally. Both teams finding a way, unwilling to just let something find open floor, finding a way to keep it alive. Cheyenne coming out on the positive end of that one, as I think it was Killorn that finished that off for them.
Saxland in for Kill. As Stimson will set this one up. Good block there by Metcalf and Bryant up front.
Rejection.
Mustangs clawing their way back in, into the second set. As that's Killorn, I believe, to serve. Stimson will set this one back. That one just getting over the blockers as Amundsen sets this one over to Saxland.
And Omen.
That's too many hits, I believe.
Omen knew it, to just mistimed it or just mishit it. And that's going to give the tie back to Cheyenne here as they've been down. Shanley gone on a really nice run and opened up a little lead. We're knotted back up again as that's going to sail along. Back and forth we go, Tristan.
So Killorn still serving. That was a good serve there. Amundsen over to Saxland with the floater. Saxland just outside.
Wide. She saw the opening, just cut it a little too close, and that'll sail wide, and we're knotted up here again at 14. So we're going to see Russo come on for Shanley, and she'll be serving.
I believe that was Cheyenne's first lead in a while. As Amundsen just tips that one over. Good recognition there as Saxlin with the floater. Dinger dug out. Saxlin with the kill. Straight down Main Street.
It's a nice job by Amundsen just to keep that alive without touching the net and just getting that one over, and kept alive long enough for Cheyenne to have an opportunity.
As Dinger will serve now. Good dig out there. As this one gets over, and Amundsen just couldn't collect.
That's Holstein, that little move to the right, that runner and kill. Great job by Shanley.
So knotted up at 15 here. This will be Omen to serve. Blado just takes a tap.
Dinger again, great job.
Metcalf.
And that right on the line. Good reaction by Cora Metcalf there, finding the open area right up the line. Cheyenne back on top, 16-15. This one seesawing back and forth. Neither team willing to give ground, making each other earn every point all set long.
So Blado and then Badeau on to serve. Good drop shot there.
Finally found one that Dinger couldn't get to. She got a hand on it, but just could not dig that one out.
That was a really good drop shot.
Yeah, it really was. Got the blockers to commit up front, and then just the floater over the top.
Holstein sends one into the net.
Kill on to serve.
Addie Kill with the serve. Good
Yeah,
block up front.
That one didn't get over. I don't know that was touched by Cheyenne. Clara Robin tried a little
may have been touch
drop, and it hit the net and was staying on the Shanley side the whole way. So just didn't get over. As Kill puts a serve into the net.
18-17, Mustangs up. So Stimson on to serve now. Blado sends one home.
Same play that's worked very well for Shanley for Holstein. This time Blado gets it to work.
So Blado now serving. Stimson.
Well, there it was, yeah.
Well placed there for the Deacons.
It was set right up for Dietz. She just rose up at the net in the middle and just put that one down.
Dinger's back in for Blado. Good reaction there, good dig. Good reaction by both teams on that rally, that short rally right there. Oh. So
Badeau
close
almost
for
able
Badeau.
to dig that one out, but just placed too well. We're knotted at 19.
So what we expected, this 1 versus 2 close match showing here in the second set as Bryant will collect. Believe that's her second or third on the night. Amundsen to serve. Stimson sets this one over. Dinger will set that one up to Amundsen to Metcalf. And that one blocked right up front there.
It came back and hit Metcalf.
I believe that was Dietz.
It's 20-all as Bogenreef on to serve for the Deacons.
So Stimson kept that one alive as
that one's
just well placed there if you're Cheyenne. As Saxlin will come in now for a kill.
And Kaloran on to serve. So Cheyenne clinging to that 1-point lead here at 21-20 in set number 2. Cheyenne won the first set.
Just
that one's
really long.
Judgment call, but right choice for Shanley. They're going to draw even again.
Metcalf keeps that one alive. That's over Saxlin for a long shot. Set from Stimson as that one's just long.
Oh, they're going to say that was touched by a Mustang at the net. So Shanley gets the point on that one, and they take the lead 22-21. No argument from Coach Newton. Great job by Saxlin.
Is a kill from Saxlin.
Deep in the center.
Saxlin, one of the ladies that we talked about that first week, having that young gun power.
Yeah.
And she has shown it throughout the first half of the year as that one goes just wide and long.
So Shanley 2 points away from knotting up the match at one set apiece.
As Newton takes a timeout here.
Wants to make sure her ladies are exactly sure how they're going to approach this as Oman will be serving.
So 23-22 Deacons lead. We'll take a short break and be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us because it's always good to check in.
So, welcome back, folks, as we come back from break. 23-22, Deacons lead here in the second set. I'm Tristan Maroc, joined alongside me as Coach of the Year, Dan Wolf. As Oman will come on, that is Oman,
it's
on
Oman
to serve for the Deacons. As Amundsen sends this one over to Saxlin, and that one
in the net on that by Saxlin. So set point for Shanley here. Oman with the serve, an opportunity to tie this one up.
Oman with the serve. That one goes in netting.
Inopportune time for that.
So 24-23, Deacons lead.
Abby Smith going to be on to serve.
Bedeau.
Is that who I see? Oh, it's Bedeau.
Bedeau
Abby Smith in, but Bedeau on to serve.
Blado, Amundsen, Smith, Dinger, Killorn, and Bedeau, as Bedeau will send that one into the net to finish out the set. So Shanley takes set number 2 here, ties this one up 1-1. We'll take a short break, folks, and be right back.
It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Register now at ndsu.edu/visit.
One thing that I've always enjoyed about being a physician is just the patient and physician relationship.
Part of why I trusted him was because I felt more than just a patient.
We figured out the best situation for my injury, and we chose the one that would best fit me.
I'm a huge sports fan, have been my whole life and still am today. I have a strong desire to help people maintain their activity levels and to get back to doing the things that they are passionate about.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd get game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I always knew. That I'd never give up.
Welcome back, folks, as we come back for set number 3 here. Cheyenne and Shanley knotted up, 1 set apiece, as we are about ready here.
And fans, if you like high school sports, these same 2 programs at it tomorrow night over at the Essentia Health Field, as the football teams are going to square off, as Cheyenne, I believe, number 5 ranked in the state. Shanley, currently unranked, will be squaring off in football tomorrow night. And, you know, regardless of the records, regardless of rankings, always an entertaining matchup when those 2 football programs get together. And as we were kind of talking about in the break here, Tristan, this is just really good volleyball. You know, if you just appreciate good volleyball and excellence from teams in all 3 phases, you're seeing it here tonight.
Metcalf with the floater. Simpson sets. Dinger pass. Amundsen gets to Killorn with the kill. And like you talked about, Dan, getting on the topic of football really quick, Shanley, one of those Giants that actually defeated BHS, the number 1 ranked team in the West. Actually, pretty much blowout, 47-14. I believe they were up 30-something to 7 during half. So that will be a really good game. Hopefully our viewers can make that one. If not, we will be streaming tomorrow night right here on the Mustang Media page, as Killorn will serve.
And it seems this year, at least in football, it's one of those years where I beat you, but you beat this team, and that team beat me. And, you know, it's just kind of unclear kind of who the top dog is. Right now it's Bismarck, but I think everyone feels like if they play the way they're capable, they certainly have a chance to contend for a state crown. As we're seeing maybe a preview of a potential state championship matchup here between the Deacons and the Mustangs here in volleyball.
That one's just wide.
Cheyenne jumping out to a quick 4-0 lead.
So, good pep talk during intermission from Coach Newton, perhaps, as Metcalf and Bryant will collect another block. That duo is
they've done well tonight together. Coach Preston, I'm sure, doesn't like being down 5-0, but maybe not wanting to burn a timeout this early in set number 3, hoping her team can kind of ride this out and maybe get an opportunity. Dinger in the right place again. Back line.
So that one collects net, and that'll be a...
That one's off the basketball backboard up there as the raised basket. And a 6-0 lead now.
So Killorn serving, as we'll have a little chat between linesmen, I believe.
Little discussion.
Or refs.
If they
excuse me.
interpreted that correct. Nope, they're going to replay that point because it was indeed off of one of the raised baskets. So that point will be replayed.
So
Coach Newton, no argument there, replaying the point. Cheyenne still up 5-0 to start set number 3.
I think Newton just needed an explanation on that. No argument as Stimson sets this one. That's in the backfield as Metcalf tries for one. Good reaction there by Killorn, but couldn't collect. So 5-1 now. Mustang lead.
Shanley breaks that run by the Mustangs to open set number 3. Chance to try and get back in as Bogan Reef serves.
Amundsen to
Good
Bryant
job by
for a
Bryant.
kill. Dinger on to serve.
Blado on for Bryant. Good serve by Dinger. Oh, look out below.
That was a really good kill there, just collecting that
Yeah,
inside edge.
That was Holstein on that one, just dropped the hammer. Dinger in a position, but just had to get out of the way of that one. Good
As
job
Metcalf
by Metcalf. Great angle cross
sends
court.
one home.
Shallow cross court. So Smith and Bedeau on.
Bedeau on to serve. As Stimson will pass this one up. Bedeau gets to Saxon at one point.
That one was not over the net. Too many hits there.
This is Ahmed on to serve.
Good.
Bedeau just pushes
Good
that one
quick
over.
set. Good quick drop there. Caught the Deacons napping a little bit, expecting the setup for a block. And Bedeau's quick set there over the net, quick drop shot, finds empty space.
As I believe this is kill to serve.
Oh, and
tried to do the same.
Yep.
Dinger gets to Killorn. Killorn will just set that one over. Stimson set one over, and that one just collects netting.
Nice job by Clara Robin. Again,
This is
she's
Holstein.
impressed me at 5'5" with her ability to rise up.
Holstein with the serve. Bedeau pushes this one back to Killorn.
Great dig. And then
That
just
one-
deep. Kill can't handle it. Again, great job by both teams tonight, covering the floor, rallying around one another, keeping points alive.
Holstein on to serve. This one gets a blade over a drop shot. Killorn slams. They'll say that wasn't touched.
Wasn't touched and sails just wide, so Shanley collects a point on that one, and they've cut it now to 8-6.
Holstein thought that one might have been long there for a minute as Kill tried for a kill there. Kill with a dig. Not quite sure what that was.
Well, they're saying
Shanley.
she short hopped that one. But regardless, the Deacons with an opportunity to tie. They started this set down 5-0, climbing their way back in.
As Dinger will have to send this one over with the pass as this one gets set wide, and that one will come down as the Deacons tie it. Third set tied 1-1. Set-wise, excuse me.
And Coach Newton's going to take a timeout, I think.
Newton will take a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back, folks. 1-1. 8-8 here in the third set. Don't go anywhere.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life. So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them, because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip that feels fantastic.
So, welcome back, folks, as we are in set number 3 of many here tonight, as Cheyenne and Shanley are tied both in sets 1-1 and tied in score right now 8-8.
Mustang fans, Essentia Health is proud to be the premier sponsor of Mustang Media and partner with Cheyenne High School to make a healthy difference in the lives of the students and families we are privileged to serve. Essentia Health, like nowhere else.
Killorn
as we
with
see.
the kill.
Killorn with a big kill. Good timeout by Coach Newton, gets the desired result. A break of Shanley's momentum and an opportunity to get some points going for the Mustangs as Blado sends that one over. Oh, great job by Blado.
Killorn sends this one back over. Stimson set over. This
There
is a good
it is.
rally. There it is.
Great job.
From Badeau, I believe. Marley Badeau.
So first a great dig by Blado. Then Badeau with the heads up quick drop.
Blado now serving. As
that one's going to go off of Bryant.
Good shot there by Robin.
Yeah.
Stimson serving. 10-9, Mustang lead. As Kill will set this one over.
Ooh.
As
it's
that was just 2 long shots back to back.
Yeah, that's a dangerous long set. Good block at the net by the Deacons, and then no reaction. No one there to try and dig that out. And we're tied at 10 here in set number 3.
Stimson still serving. That was a good serve there as Killorn tried to pop this one over. As that gets back to Smith and no one's behind her on that to collect the block. So with that, Shanley is up 11-10. Kaloran gets this one over to a pass for Smith. As Dinger got that one over, excuse me.
Again, Clara Robin just elevates so well.
So Stimson will continue to serve. As Kaloran will set this one over to Smith, and Smith gets netting before she got the blocker.
Coach Newton going to address her team here, see if she can calm them down. Not wanting to burn their second time out here of the set.
So that one will sail along. So Amundsen to serve.
That one just climbs
That
over
one
the
just
blockers.
couldn't be
Yeah.
collected. Amundsen sets this one to Bryant, as Bryant will just get that one over, and that's blocked up front for a Cheyenne point. Deacons still up 14-12 here in this third set, tied sets. As of right now, Kaloran on to serve. So that was a good dig there by Wrestler on the opposite
Great
side.
job.
Great block by Bryant.
Recognition that was going to be a 50-50 ball at the net. Bryant just up in position, blocks that one. Down on the Deacon side.
It's Kaloran on to serve.
There's
good
an
placement there. Cheyenne's first ace of the night, or second ace of the night, excuse me. One off of Blado earlier. So Kaloran on to serve.
That one goes to the Deacons with kind of obstructed view there from the referee. Hard to know what the action was on that one with the referee in the way.
As Dinger couldn't handle that one. So I believe this is Wrestler serving for the Deacons.
No, I think.
Oh, nope.
It's Bogenreef.
Bogenreef, sorry.
An ace there. And Coach Newton going to take that second time out as she sees this one starting to get away a little bit. Deacons have jumped out to a 17-14 lead.
So with that, we'll take a short break and be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd get game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I always knew. That I'd never give up.
Our health.
Welcome back, folks. We are back for some more third set action here in the Cheyenne High School gym, as the Deacons are up 17-14 here. This is Bogenreef on to serve, the libero for the Deacons tonight. Kaloran will just have to pass that one over, and that's way too hard to handle.
Well done by Shanley setting that up for Holstein. And now a 4-point lead for Shanley. This was dangerous territory for Cheyenne. They're going to have to figure out some kind of answer to what Shanley's got working for them right now.
Amundsen.
Well, there's that missed time jump again.
Even if the drop shot for Bryant could have played out nicely, just a little misplacement there. Like you said, might be the cause of the missed time jump.
And yeah, oh, good job up.
Metcalf almost saved that.
So Shanley easily their biggest lead of the night in any of the sets, and it's coming in this pivotal third set with an opportunity to go up 2-1 against the Mustangs. Bogenreef serving, and there's another ace.
So
we're going to see Kaya Ray's going to come in for
her first action.
Kaloran. Trying to see if they
Bogenreef.
can get somebody who can handle these good deep serves by Bogenreef from Shanley.
Good dig there by Ray. Saxland sends this one down.
Just in time. As Blado on, we have Saxland, Metcalf, Blado up front. Setting as Metcalf. Oh,
that one just collects.
Boy, I don't know. Cheyenne
They
was
kinda celebrated a little
and
early there, the way
play
it
was
seemed.
still happening on the other side of the net. Fortunate for Cheyenne as Dinger just clips the top of the net, ends up working out. But boy, Cheyenne kind of gave up on that one.
That's a push.
Yeah. Oh, it's
gonna be something.
A violation there for the Mustangs as Shanley now only 3 points away from taking the third set. They're up 22-16.
Saxland with the long shot. That's too hard to handle. As Abby Smith and Marley Bedeau will come back on, the two juniors. Or Abby Smith being a senior, actually, sorry. Bedeau will send that one just long.
Ullman now with a chance to close this set out for the Deacons, only 2 points away.
Good dig there by Dinger. As Smith tried to get that one home, just couldn't. Good block up front there by Blado.
I think that was the first time I've seen Robin not get the elevation that she's had most of the match. And so Cheyenne stays alive, still down 5, 23-18.
Kill on to serve, Kaloran on the floor. Good serve there by Kill. As this will be set over to Kaloran for a kill.
And that is her spot on that left side. And now Coach Taylor Preston going to take a timeout as she doesn't want to let this one slip away. Deacon still leading 23-19. Looking around the EDC and state, some updated scores. Horace continues to lead South at Fargo South High 2-0. West Fargo High leads Grand Forks Central at West Fargo High 2-0. Century closes out Watford City on a 3-0 sweep tonight. Red River leads Valley City 2-0, and Oak Grove leads Wahpeton 2-0.
So with that, kind of what we expected out of this matchup, pretty close in most of the sets so far. The last set being a 25-23, if I remember right, set. As Kill will continue to serve here, down 23-19.
Cheyenne has their backs against the wall.
Stimson set that one over. Kill
There's
had a dig there.
That little running kill from Holstein. And set point, and she'll be serving for the Deacons.
Good serve there, excuse me. As the Deacons take set 3, 25-19, your final score for the third set. We'll take a short break, folks, and be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Learn about majors, scholarships, our free application process, and get a free t-shirt. Register now at ndsu.edu/visit.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Learn about majors, scholarships, our free application process, and get a free t-shirt. Register now at ndsu.edu/visit.
So shoulder pain is one of the most common things I see. When Linda came in, she complained of pain in both her shoulders.
You did all the work on the left one, and by the time I had the second one done, I could do anything I wanted to do.
Shoulder replacement, the whole point of that is really to get rid of the pain and get you back to doing normal things again.
You listened to what I wanted, and it worked out great.
We were a good team.
Yes, I think so.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd get game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I always knew. That I'd never give up.
What would you do?
So, welcome back, folks, as we come back for set number 4. Here, our longest stream for volleyball of the year as of right now.
Certainly not a surprise that this would go 4, and if Cheyenne wants to get the win tonight, we'll have to go 5 and do it that way. So that's certainly a possibility, but some of those inconsistencies that we've seen from Cheyenne from time to time in our first couple of home matches kind of reared their head. Again, Coach Newton talked about those unforced errors, limiting those, and I thought Cheyenne had done a really good job in sets 1 and 2 of limiting those, but set 3, kind of a bit of a different story.
So it'll be Dinger, Saxland, Amundsen, Metcalf, Killorn, and Zeiss, I believe, on the floor for the Mustangs. Zeiss getting her first action of the night, excuse me. As that one's just too hard to handle, coming right back.
Good job by Ullman with placement, with pace. And I'm sure Shanley would love to get up a quick 5-6 points and really put that heat on Cheyenne.
Killorn just sends a floater over.
Oh, and
that'll drop.
Some miscommunication there for the Deacons. That one drops, hits the floor.
Alexa Killorn now on to serve here early on in this fourth set. Shanley up 2-1. Stimson set that one over for another kill.
Good angle cross court with that one. Russo on. She'll be serving. Replacing number 6, Anna Strand. And Russo sends that one long.
Dinger on to serve. As that'll be a
And so far, set 4 is
ball.
True rally scoring. No one has won a point on their serve yet here in the fifth or fourth set. Early going, but no one getting a point on their serve.
Ahmed on to serve, excuse me, as Metcalf will send that one long.
And that one goes long. That's the oh no!
Oh no, that was in.
That one in again. No one with a serve or a point on their serve here in set 4 as it's 3-3, and Bedot will be on to serve.
So Bedot now serving. That one will get over. As Dinger sets to Saxland. As that one is just in. Paints the corner.
The linesperson there, that flag was halfway up, and then she dropped it to indicate it was in. Still nobody with a point on their serve. As Holstein on to serve for the Deacons.
Dinger sets that one up, gets the Saxland at a point for a drop shot.
Still
kept
alive.
Dinger over to Bedot, back to Bryant, and that one was just long.
Again, the Mustangs looking like they were celebrating a little prematurely. You don't give up on either of these teams. You never know what they might be capable of in terms of digging out a ball and extending a rally. Great job by Saxland there to keep that alive.
This one's to the far side, and that one's way too much to handle.
Clara Robin, nice job from that outside left hitter position. Cross court. Shanley up 6-3.
Robin, one of those names we've been talking about a lot, you know. Wolf, I know you talked about earlier with how impressed you were by her due to the fact of like how much height she can get off of her jump.
Yeah, she rises up well for 5'5". She does an excellent job. Probably not what you would expect, as that one Holstein saw the opening, or sorry, that wasn't Holstein, that was Dietz. She saw the opening and then just hits the net with it. But that drop shot would have worked had it ended up there. But at 5'5", you wouldn't expect someone like Clara Robin to be able to be such an effective outside hitter.
Ray on the serve.
There's the quick set, or the quick drop, and the return
There's
favor.
the drop
that
shot.
time
That
they're
one
going to say it's the 4. And Cheyenne quickly back within 1.
As Ray now serving.
Oh, good serve, good drop on that. Handled well, and there's Robin.
There's a block.
Blocked back by Bryant and
Blado.
Blado on that one.
So Stimson will set this one over, gets across, as Badeau will set this one to Killorn, and that one is just far.
Little long on that one, as Stimson will be on to serve for the Deacons, holding a 7-6 lead here in set 4. Deacons up 2 sets to 1.
This one gets back to Bryant as she'll put one too hard to handle. Blado to serve. Seven knotted up. Deacons lead sets 2-1. Stimson will set this one up, and that one just paints
Great
the
job
edge.
by Clara, or by
Robin.
Clara Robin. Just placement excellent in the deep corner. Blado can't get to it, and Robin on to serve.
So Ray will intercept that one, get over to Killorn, and Killorn just catches netting.
Strand maybe got a piece of that, but regardless, it's a point for the Deacons. They lead 9-7.
As Ray, they'll get back to Dinger as Killorn takes a running shot, collects all netting.
That's going to get Smith off the bench, in for Killorn.
As Ray intercepts that one will get down, kept alive by the Deacons, as this one is a floater over. And Smith will take a drop shot. Still kept alive.
Good job.
Digger just couldn't get there.
Great job by Dietz. That's the one she wanted a few points ago. Recognized that opening, saw those blockers commit, and saw the empty spot just over the net on the line. Well done. Shanley up 11-7. Really good volleyball match here between two really talented teams here tonight. As that one eats them up. Bryant asking for a lift on that. Oh!
That could have been a double hit too, I believe.
Well, and I think, I don't know if it was the double hit or the lift. Bryant asking for it, nothing coming.
As Newton will take a timeout now. 12-7 Deacon lead. As we will stay here and remind you that we are on tomorrow night as well. Back out at the football field, first time in about 3 weeks for the Shanley versus Mustangs football game.
7 o'clock kick, correct?
7 o'clock kick, I believe.
All right.
Both of them are in town, so I don't think there'd be a change on that, but 7 o'clock kick. The unranked Deacons against, I believe, the number 5 ranked Mustangs.
Yes. Cheyenne 5 after a 2-game losing streak on back-to-back trips to the Community Bowl in Bismarck.
Cheyenne with a really close game against Century last week with a loss in OT, 21-20. So with that, we'll come back for the continuation of set number 4. And
and good
that
serve.
One will
That's
be
going to
miscommunicated.
Well, that kind of got up on Ray pretty quickly and handcuffed her a little bit from that serve, and Clara Robin doing a nice job. Shanley opened up a 6-point lead here at 13-7. Cheyenne not really They look a little frazzled right now, not communicating real well.
Smith tried to take a long shot on that.
Now Kaloran gonna come in for Smith, trying to see if Coach Newton trying to find the right lineup out there that's gonna be able to break this momentum that Shanley has got going for itself right now. As again, Shanley does not give up on points.
Kaloran will get this one over. Stimson set wide. Ray over to Kaloran, and that one gets down.
And finally, Cheyenne able to make something happen there, stop the bleeding a little bit, but they find themselves on the short end of a 14-8 lead by the Deacons as Amundsen and Metcalf come on. Amundsen to serve. Good little service run there by Clara Robin.
Serve from Amundsen. A good one as Kaloran just couldn't catch it.
Yeah, mistimed the jump a little, and it was a little high, and she had an opportunity to just put it down on the Deacon side, but works against her as Bogenreef on to serve now, leading 15-8 for the Deacons.
Bogenreef the libero tonight for the Deacons. As there's a block there by Zeiss and Kaloran. This one will get to Amundsen, back to Kaloran, and that's blocked right
Great
out
job
front.
by Holstein at the net. Just right, timed it perfectly, puts that one down on the back line.
16-9 here in this first set, or in this fourth set, excuse me. Deacons up 2-1 as
Rossau gets the ace. Don't apologize for that. It doesn't matter how you get it across, so long as it gets across, clips the net.
Rousseau continuing to serve. As Amundsen gets this over to Saxlin. Good spot there for Dinger as that one just goes back straight to her.
Omen twice in a row, bringing the heat. (18-9) now this lead.
Saxlin collects.
Great job. But Cheyenne needs to get something going. They need to get a little momentum going and sustain that. Down 18-10 here. They don't have a set to play with. They have to win the fourth set to send this to a fifth.
As Amundsen will keep this one alive over to Dinger, back to Saxlin. Little drop shot, maybe a double tap on that. As Blado tried to put that one down. Dinger now over to Saxlin.
Oh, nicely done.
That one's well placed by the Deacons.
I think that was Stimson just recognizing that soft area in the Cheyenne defense right in the middle of the floor. And that quick drop, fooling Cheyenne into thinking she was going for the set.
Blado puts this one up for Saxlin, and that one will just be outside.
That's wide, 20-10 Shanley. Deacons seemingly doing nothing wrong at this point for most of the fourth set, keeping that pressure on Cheyenne.
As Omen will serve. Dinger to Amundsen over to Saxlin. As Blado over to Amundsen, back to Metcalf now, and
that's going to be wide, up the line and wide.
Ullman continues to serve. Amundsen up to Blado.
Yeah, I was going to say Amundsen tried that quick set. It's going to work out for Cheyenne there only because Shanley in the net. That one was kind of dangerous there.
Badeau to serve as this one gets to Stimson, and that one slammed home
by Robin. It's only 3 points away from closing out this match for the Deacons.
So Holstein on to serve as this one, a little miscommunication there as Kill gets this one over. Kill up to Badeau, then to Blado. Blado now gets back. Little drop shot there by Bryant.
Good reaction, just can't keep it alive, but really good job by Stimson at the net to react and even to get a piece of that.
Good effort there by Rousseau to keep that one alive.
Ray on to serve now as Kaloran comes on as well. Saxon and Killer off.
Stimson will send this one over to Robin.
Great job by Robin on the outside. And Stimson with an opportunity to serve out the set and the match for the Deacons.
Lauren with a long shot as that one hits the screen and plays out for the Mustangs. Nikki Zeiss coming back in, Blado on to serve. As that one will drop on the Mustang side. 24-13, Shanley's up. Potentially the game with this one. As Ray, now one gets to, I believe, Zeiss.
Yeah.
Will collect a kill. So Amundsen to serve. As that one's just far. And
that'll be the match.
Shanley walking away with this one, 3-1. Your last set, 25-14. So with that, kind of the game we expected. It was a really good match. Nothing to hang their head, nothing to hang your heads about.
No, I mean, both are really good teams. Great win for Shanley. Hard to say, you know, the way they're celebrating, maybe a little upset that they had Cheyenne jump them in the ratings, even though they had won all of their matches. And certainly everyone on the Deacon sideline remembers how last season ended. So probably a pretty important match, especially with it being at Cheyenne for the Deacons. And I thought what Shanley did really well, especially in the fourth set, they just got on top of Cheyenne and would not let them back in. They were everywhere on the floor defensively, and they just did not give up on any of the on any ball that was hit on their side of the net. For Cheyenne, you know, this is their first big test. You know, they were able to handle Davies coming back from down 1-0, but you know, this is a very good team for Shanley. And you know, Coach Newton talked about eliminating unforced errors. I think that was pretty good the first couple sets. Maybe not quite as solid in sets 3 and 4. It's always a work in progress. We got to remember, Tristan, that it's September 26th, not November 26th. And there's a lot of season, you know, what every team's looking to do is to peak at the right time, to be playing their best brand of volleyball at EDC and at state. And so probably things that both coaches will look at and say, here's some things we did well, here's some things we need to work on. And you know what? It's one match on a Thursday in September. We need to worry about whoever's next on our schedule and keep going from there.
So with that, we'd like to remind you that we are back at football tomorrow night for Shanley versus Cheyenne. Another version of the night as the unranked Deacons take on the number 5 ranked Cheyenne Mustangs. So with that, I think that about wraps up this broadcast. So for everyone up here in the booth, I'm Tristan Murrock.
I'm Dan Wolf.
Good night, folks.